Welcome to the Almost Awesome podcast. We're here at episode 37. So hopefully I can give you my thoughts, my hopefully words of jumbled wisdom to help you guys figure out how to stay motivated. Set a goal for yourself. Set a goal that works for you, right? Find something that you can set your mind to, even if it's something impossible. Is this goal something that you want? And as I'm pursuing it, is this still something that you want? And not being afraid to change your goal. It felt like I had to take a step back and be like, okay, so what are we doing? Maybe this isn't the right direction that we want to go in. And I had to repurposing it until we find out what's right. I want to make it work. If I'm not straining myself, I'm not building. Keep struggling along the path to reach that goal. But number 2, I would say, is do something. Take action. I know for me personally, I feel like I get paralyzed with fear, right? I'm an overthinker. I tend to think more and act less. I think it's important to just go and move. I heard it from this inspirational video. Sometimes you need to act before your mind can think. I give myself 5 seconds to respond. It's either yes, we're going, or no, ... But not being afraid to take action. Take action before your mind stops you. I have this sense of a huge fear of failure, I would say, holds me back from acting. Like sometimes you'll find the inspiration, setting that new goal, taking part of a new activity. You get excited. That energy will translate into you taking that action. But a lot of times, I know I caught myself in the opposite end where that inspiration just wouldn't flow. It kind of haunted me. Sometimes you just gotta find the right mood to get back into it. I saw this one influencer say it the best. Essentially, your action will create motivation. If I find a good groove, I'm just going to keep moving and grooving, and I'm going to lose track of time. Sometimes you wait for the inspiration to hit you, and that motivation or that inspiration gets you moving. But other times, you got to start moving to get motivated. If you're not taking action towards your goal, how on earth are you going to achieve it? Which brings me to the next point. Finding a way to track your progress. It's nice to see how far you've come and how far you've developed. Being able to compare that to when I first started, I can see the work that I'm doing is actually working. If you're not able to see that growth and development, sometimes you'll start to question is this really working? Building life experience, learning how to better deal with the cards that life deals out to you. And as we go on in life, hopefully, we learn our lessons and we're better prepared to deal with those adverse situations. It's cool to keep track of your personal growth and see your own growth. It feels even better when it starts to show. Like I said, I am an overthinker, so I tend to think a lot about the potential of failure. It's something that plagues me a lot. What if I fail? What if I make a fool out of myself? I've started to adopt this mindset where, yeah, you may fail, but what's going to happen if you do? When I think about it like that, it makes it easier for me to just go ahead and kind of act. When the consequences of you failing is very little, the consequences of you failing is little to none, then I would say just go for it, right? Not being so afraid to fail that you won't even try. Because at that point, you'll just end up regretting the fact that you were unable to act. I guess for me personally, most of my regrets are, man, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done ... It's definitely something that I'm still working on a lot. Is just kind of getting over that fear of failure. Every failure is a learning experience. You learn the most when you fail. I guess it's weird. I feel like we've kind of been hot-wired to stray away from failure. I think in life, it's not about getting to the finish line as fast as possible. It's about the journey, right? Go out there, fail a couple times, learn some lessons, and spread that knowledge. Share that EXP sharing. You're taught not to fail, and it's it feels bad, right? It's easier to get a lesson out of a failure. Stay beautiful, everybody. We're out. We'll see you next week. Bye.